Hey, thanks for the assist out there. And by the way, now that I've officially got the part again, it's not too late for me to pull some strings and get you a role.
I think I'm cool with sitting this one out.
All right, well, the door's open if I'm back for Rank and File 5. Although I heard R-Truth pitch the producers on making it an office drama with him as a star, and it's under strong consideration, so we'll see. Oh, by the way, I left tickets for my real parents again. No luck, though.
Still doing that, huh?
Yep. And who knows, maybe if they're not WWE fans, then they'll see me in the movie. Can't hurt.
Yeah, I guess.
Hey, before you go out for your match, you mind signing my script?
Sure. May you always have a happy Ranksgiving.
See? It is catching on. Haha.
Busy night for you, huh? I mean, if I were defending my title against an opponent like me, I might be just a little more focused on my match.
Don't worry. I'm more than capable of helping a friend out and beating you in the same night.
Well, while you've been off auditioning for movies and getting in fights with your old high school bully, I've been training for our match. You see, it's become a bit personal for me. You might even say I feel disrespected by your attitude. It's like everything's easy for you, huh? You show up in WWE and just waltz your way to the top? Well, that makes me angry.
Didn't you do the exact same thing?
Not even close.
You're right. It's not the same. Because I didn't have a famous dad to help me get here. I've earned everything I have.
There it is again. Disrespect. And speaking of that, beating me is not even on your list as far as I can tell.
I only put my goals on there, not things I expect to do.
Fair enough. Well, after tonight, you'll have a new goal to put on your list. Take back the Raw Women's Championship from Charlotte Flair. Woo!
We've heard coming into this match that Charlotte has felt disrespected by Red, especially considering Red did not put beating Charlotte on her list.
Well, the list has proven to be a great motivational tool for Red and Trey, but now we've seen its potential downside. It's provoked Red's opponent tonight, who's already imposing enough without extra motivation.
It's kind of similar to bulletin board material in sports when a player talks trash and provides some extra incentive for their opponent.
What would you know about that? Anyway, some of those points are good, but the time for talk is over. Let's find out who can back it up. Perhaps thinking about what to do next here. Not good for the back and body.
It is not looking good for Charlotte.
Gutbuster!
Charlotte Flair is one of the most accomplished superstars on the entire WWE roster, male or female. She's a multi-time champion, and I can't imagine going head-to-head with her and not being intimidated.
Charlotte Flair's as cool as they come, but just like her father, the longer the match goes, the more visibly frustrated she can get. When you're emotionally desperate, it can lead you to make a dire mistake. Charlotte's opponent would be wise to play it cool and act on any potential mistake. But be cautious. You don't want to get on Charlotte's bad side with no exit strategy.
She's looking relentless now.
She's looking good now. We'll see if it lasts. Boom! Running STO plants him.
Nicely done.
Knee drop.
That was nasty.
So precise.
Jumping clothesline. What agility. The smartest thing a young star can do is learn from a veteran. And Charlotte has the best in the wrestling business. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
If you're lucky as a rookie, you can bend the ear of a trainer or a visiting legend for a few minutes. But Charlotte has had 30 years to learn from her father. Oh, and she turns it around.
Knife edge chop.
Corey, Charlotte's knowledge of the game is limitless thanks to Rick. When you're learning from the Nature Boy, it's like an advanced class every day.
Imagine having Flair DNA to start. Then you add the wisdom of Ric Flair, and the sky is the limit. She's already Hall of Fame worthy, and she's only getting better.
And now that one's countered.
That was impressive, Michael.
Cover for the championship. And the champ kicks out.
Oh, saw it coming.
Whoa, it's another reversal. And again, yet another counter. Looking a little dazed here.
Big boot. We are seeing a lot of guts, a lot of determination out there. You have to wonder where that one turning point to end this will come from.
Boom, what impact. Oh, she's not looking good here.
The first thing she needs to do is somehow get out of that corner.
Wendy Richter, Trish Stratus, Sherry Martel, Lita. So many great Hall of Famers help make the Women's Championship the prestigious prize it is today.
Amazing reflexes on display.
Oh, on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam, suplex. Charlotte, so impressive, so powerful. Ooh. She's licking her chops.
Charlotte with a fantastic counterattack.
That's why she's the queen. Not again.
One of these competitors is eventually going to have to gain the upper hand.
Pendulum backbreaker.
Tick-tock.
Here's the pin, title on the line. Here we go. A kick out, and you can see the frustration starting to build. Wow.
Look at this raw power.
Power bomb.
Changes her fortune there.
And what a clothesline.
And she's getting fired up here.
She's got the skill to go on runs. Now we'll see if she has the stamina.
Ooh-wee.
Oh, again! Oh, shoulder first.
And the ring just shifted. Lights out.
Oh, nasty. The champion into the cover. No, that may be the closest I've seen a referee's hand come to hitting 3.
Break your crown.
That's how you wear down your opponent. She returns the favor there.
No way. Astounding power.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line. 1, 2, 3. Retains the title. Here is your winner and still the Raw Women's Champion, the Warrior Brick Princess Jessica.
What a win for her here tonight.
That'll knock Charlotte down a peg or two. I think so, too.
That's a title match you're going to be talking about for...
Hey, thanks for the assist out there. And by the way, now that I've officially got the part again, it's not... Can you believe they're all the way up to rank and file 7 now?
No, I can't. I thought they would have stopped making them after your performance.
Wow. Didn't realize this was a roast.
No, it's just that you definitely had some interesting priorities earlier in your career. First, it was the movie. Then you were obsessed with getting your own action figure.
It was on the list since day one.
Yeah, which made you super jealous when I got one before you did. Remember this? Are you still a little bit jealous?
No.
Are you sure?
I think you're exaggerating how I reacted.
Really? Because that's not how I remember it. Check it out! My first action figure! Pretty cool, right?
Awesome. They really nailed the detail on your face.
You didn't even really look at it.
Yeah, well, you know what they say about action figures. Once you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Literally no one says that. Wait, are you jealous because you don't have one yet?
No, I'm fine.
Okay, look, I get it. This was more your thing, but it's just an action figure.
It's more than that to me. Think of how you felt when I won a title in WWE before you did. It's like that, but 10 times worse.
Comparing titles to action figures might be a little extreme. But if it makes you feel any better, I'll wait and let you cross it off our list whenever you get one.
No, it's fine. Cross it off. You earned it.
I see you got your first action figure. We've had like 30 now, so it's kind of boring at this point.
Where's yours?
I think he didn't get one.
Well, that's awkward. I think even like Tom Phillips got one.
He doesn't really deserve it.
Well, that's true. He's lucky even to be on the roster.
Sorry, we got sidetracked with a private conversation that had absolutely nothing to do with you. But since apparently you don't have an action figure, we like to give you ours.
Happy Rusev Day!
Do you think he heard what we said?
Who cares? He's a loser.
I heard he freaking jerks, and if I had an action figure of my own, I would team up with Red's action figure to kick your action figure stupid plastic butts.
Or even better, how about we take them down in real life?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I guess we could do that.
WWE superstars end up facing each other in the ring for a variety. Abdominal stretch. It's locked in.
This is a great way to wear down your opponent.
Looking stunned.
Looking rocked.
Ow. Oh, and a knee. Lights out.
How impressive was that reversal? Oh, right to the face.
The tag. Launched with a belly-to-belly. Shot block.
Lana is a cold, callous individual who looks to eviscerate anyone who interferes in her business or the business of her husband, the Bulgarian brute, Rusev.
Textbook vertical suplex. Bam. Stomping down. Pulled back into the hip toss. She's bringing the pressure on now.
She's able to turn it on in a flash.
All on the apron, lifting it up into the ring. Bam! Suplex. Comes in off the tag.
Very unique vibe for this mixed tag team match, that's for sure. It's not your traditional tag team encounter. He goes for the quick pin attempt.
And Rusev quickly kicks out. Nah, not yet. Too early. Lana's mind for sports entertainment is second to none. We've seen this throughout her tenure in WWE and her management of Rusev, and now as a competitor herself in the women's division.
Lana lives by the motto that when you're mentally strong, you're physically strong. Not that either of my broadcast colleagues would know anything about that.
If you're just joining us, welcome to Monday Night Raw. I'm Michael Cole alongside Corey Graves and Byron Saxton. Uh-oh. Setting him up. Uh-oh. Neck breaker. Neck breaker.
There's a reason why the WWE continually comes back to Los Angeles. When you listen to this crowd, they're absolutely electric.
Running knee. Tagged in.
Launched with a belly-to-belly.
This is how people end up getting hurt.
What a slam.
Impactful. Will jar your spine.
Clothesline.
What impact.
DDT. Ooh, what impact.
Harsh impact.
Great power. Inverted suplex.
What should Lana try to do differently at this stage to stay in this thing?
It is just incredible. It's electric in this arena tonight. Oh my goodness, this is not good.
No way. Astounding power. Close the book on this one.
Lana's just getting overwhelmed.
For the victory here. I can't believe it.
I hate to question her, Cole, but that was just plain silly. Why would you do that at this point in the match?
And this has got to be it.
I thought that was it.
I'm having a hard time believing that one.
Look at this athleticism.
Very difficult position to be in right now.
And that's the tag to Rusev.
And it's Rusev answering back.
Saw that one coming.
Setting up for it.
High knee right between the shoulders.
What's he gonna do with it?
Samoan drop.
He's absorbed some damage already.
And what a reversal from Rusev.
And another reversal. Seems like we're back where we began, Michael. Just a step quicker. Harsh impact.
He goes for the cover. And there's the kick out.
Nice kick out. Ooh, that's how you dominate your opponent.
Oh, flipping the script on him there. Trouble is on the horizon.
He's just about there. And he releases the hold.
I question every bit of that decision, Cole. It looked to me like he had it.
He's looking a little dazed, guys.
And he's got nowhere to go in that corner. And there's the reversal from Rusev.
Wow, what a sequence. How short clothesline hits its mark. Gets the tag. Oh, look at it. Ooh.
Into the hammerlock.
Just carrying the opposition here. Down in a hurry. Stomping. Ouch. Look at this raw power. She seemed to have gained the advantage here.
Not sure how long she can keep it up, but she is fired up right now.
No, another reversal.
Neither one of them are willing to give an inch here.
Down in a hurry. She's got the shoulders down. Oh, that was a close call.
Very admirable performance here, but you have to wonder if she's risking permanent injury. Looking so great here, guys.
Dropped like a bad habit.
Sharp clothesline.
And will this be it? 1, 2, 3. What a way to end this mixed tag match.
Here are your winners, the Living Legends.
You heard the ring announcer. This one's over. And here's your winner.
And you know there are guys in the back right now hoping they never have to cross paths with this guy.
What a great match we just saw here on Raw. Thank you to everybody at home for choosing to spend part of your Monday night with us.
In all seriousness, even though it wasn't as important to me, it was pretty cool when not long after that, you got your first action figure and crossed it off our list.
But the fact we had different priorities is partly what made this work, because let's be honest, if we'd been competing for the same things, I'm not sure we could have been friends. You were just always so driven to be the best.
Maybe, but it's not like I was only focused on individual goals. Like, what about when we went to SmackDown Live and I ended up teaming with someone who was a great influence and mentor to me? I'm talking about Mickie James, of course! Stand up and take a bow, Mickie, you deserve it. You fought hard, but it just wasn't your night.
Let's face it, it hasn't been your night in a long time. Now, as general manager of SmackDown Live, it's my job to present a cutting-edge product, which means constantly introducing new talent to keep our brand fresh and exciting. But we can't add new talent without making subtractions. So I'm sorry, Mickie, but based on your recent performance, you can either announce your retirement or, unfortunately, I'll have to make that decision for you.
Wait, so you're basically forcing her out? She deserves better than that.
I understand where you're coming from, but like I said, this is bigger than one person. It's about protecting the brand.
There would be no brand without women like Mickie James.
You know what? It's okay. It's okay. I've been doing this a long time, and maybe I've lost a step. Maybe it's just time to hang it up.
No, you can't just accept this. There has to be another way.
Well, there is one other option, but it would just be delaying the inevitable. Mickie can continue competing on SmackDown Live, as long as she wins. but the very next match she loses is her last.
She'll do it.
I will.
All right. Good luck.
Look, I appreciate the support, but with my record as of late, I don't think I'll be sticking around too long.
Or maybe you will with me by your side.
What do you mean?
Big Show didn't say you had to win singles matches.
Are you sure you want to set aside your own goals to do this?
There's nothing I'd rather do than protect your legacy by sending you out on a winning streak. And one last title run. Win women's tag team championships with Mickie James.
Welcome everyone to the most iconic talk show ever, Iconic Talk, with your hosts,
The Iconics.
We just said iconic so many times.
You said it again. I think we just set a record.
Speaking of records, I want to remind everyone that we are now the longest running women's tag team champions ever from Australia.
They're also the only women's tag team champions from Australia.
Which brings us to my favorite segment of Iconic Talk.
It's time for Why Australia is Better.
This is the part of the show where we educate our audience on different aspects of Australian culture and explain
Why Australia is better.
Okay, what do we have this week?
The great sport of cricket.
Which has nothing to do with filthy little insects.
No, it's actually a sport that is very popular in Australia.
Think of it like a way better version of your horrible, dull baseball.
To further educate you on this superior sport, let's go over the laws of cricket, shall we?
There are only 42 of them. Shouldn't take long.
Law 1. A cricket team consists of 11 players, including a captain.
That's a great law. One of my favorites. Now, Law 2.
Hey, what are these two doing out here? There were still 41 laws to go. I wanted to learn more about cricket.
I think you were the only one.
Law 2. The Iconics should never be allowed to have a talk show, as it'll put everyone watching to sleep.
That's not an actual law.
Yeah, don't listen to her.
Why are you two even out here?
It's very rude to interrupt someone's talk show. I recommend you go back and watch the segment we did on manners.
We're here because we want a tag team championship match.
So you two are a team now. What are you calling yourselves?
Red and grey.
Because Mickey's so old, get it?
Hilarious. She really is a fossil.
You've never even teamed before, so what makes you think you deserve a shot at our titles?
Maybe because 8 years ago in Calgary, I beat you in my very first match, and I've only gotten better since then. Way better.
Oh, okay. So you're saying since a long time ago, I felt bad for my pathetic opponent and basically took the night off because I was freezing, that a decade later, when that pathetic opponent rears her ugly head with an elderly partner, they deserve a tag title opportunity? Makes sense?
That was sarcasm. The answer is no.
If you think that we need to prove ourselves as a team, then we'll do it right now in a non-title match. If we win, we get a championship match. And if you win, you end my career.
That whole career-ending stipulation is enticing.
Yeah, I forgot about that. It would be nice to put her out to pasture.
We'll do it.
But only after we finish teaching everyone about cricket.
Law 3. Never interrupt the Iconics.
The Iconics viciously attack Red and Mickie with those cricket bats.
And rightfully so, they violated Law 3.
Red and Mickie are going to be at a severe disadvantage going into this match with so much at stake.
If you're just joining us, this is a 9-title match with the stipulation that if Red and Mickie can defeat the Iconics, they earn a shot at their tag team titles. However, if the Iconics win, Mickie James' career will be over.
And Red and Mickie are clearly not 100% after that brutal attack by the Iconics.
Look, no one wants to see a pioneer like Mickie James have her career come to an end, but it's going to happen sooner or later, and I have a feeling it'll be sooner, as in tonight, at the hands of the tag team champions.
Shot block. Oh, it didn't go as planned there.
That'll hinder your modeling career.
Samoan drop. Things taking a turn for her now.
I really like the resolve we've seen from her in this tag team match, guys. Though, I wouldn't be against the tag here. You know, just so she can gather herself a bit.
Look at this. Stringing together some big moves here.
Yeah, I love the effort here, but she'd better hope she can sustain it.
Big reversal.
Knife edge chop.
What a clothesline.
Up on the shoulders. You know, there's just so much at stake for these teams in this match. A win in this one is just absolutely huge. In off the tag.
A lot of pride on the line here in this tag team encounter, but only two of these competitors will end up getting what they came for, the win.
Tagged in.
In a tag team contest, a superstar and partner lock up against another duo. Unless there's a special stipulation added to the match, the traditional rules of a singles match apply in terms of winning the match via pinfall, submission, count out, or disqualification.
You know, I'll tell you, she's one of the most talented women superstars I've ever seen here in WWE. This may very well be it.
1, 2, 3. And the pinfall gets him the win. Here are your winners. Huge win for her against some very tough competition.
When it comes to impressive women, this girl might just top the list.
Hope you set your DVRs, folks, because that match is worth going back and watching again.
That was awesome! And considering our lack of experience together, I'd say we make a pretty good team.
I agree. I mean, you know what? I just want to say thank you for doing this. I could be sitting at home right now, but instead we have a chance to win the tag team championships. And even if my career does end, this is a heck of a way to go out.
Before you celebrate too much, we just found out your tag title match will be taking place on our home turf.
That's right, in our great country, in front of our fans at Super Showdown.
It doesn't matter. We'll beat you anywhere.
Oh, you should also know it's going to be an Australian rules tag match, which are the most iconic rules.
What does that even mean?
It means it'll be no disqualification, tornado tag.
Or Willy Willy tag, as we say down under.
Hey, Mickie, you should pack an extra week of clothes. You know, so you can go on holiday in Australia after we end your career.
We'll call our grandparents and see if they know of any good senior resorts.